Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like I was wrong. Well, partially wrong. For some reason, I'm sorry, my shirt, I'm trying to get this nice spicy shirt on, baby. You see the spice? The spice, the spicy. Alright, so we got the Core A2, which I've been preparing for. Hold on, I'll back out real quick so you guys can see my man. Oh wait, come on, get off the screen. I'm trying to prove a point. I got like 7K ready for it, you know. Interesting enough, they are bringing out April, which I'm kind of surprised about just because of the fact that, you know, like I said, the golds usually come out on the end of the month, and this month still has 2 more weeks to go. So this is the first time I've ever broken that. She should be gold. The reason why is because if you go to the fake core thing, you can actually see her. So we know that she's been gold for a while. But, you know, maybe they're changing it up this year. Maybe they're doing multiple golds. Or maybe it's just because this is the weirdest thing ever when it comes down to actual, you know, fake core, because it's like a random 3 off. So whatever. You know, what am I doing? We're still in the intro. Can we just get to the rest of the video? I'm thinking the same exact thing. So without further ado, let's get a Murky Thinky Do. Get into it. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Cash, and today's video is going to be 100% MFO. Reason why, obviously, I don't know what April actually does. Let's see if there's any other nice things. So season 3, let's gonna read that. I'm gonna save her for last. So this is the director's note video as well. So they're gonna be talking about season 3, and I'm hoping there's a lot of spicy stuff that's in this video. New hero update. Hopefully now you guys can hear me better. I'm sorry I didn't turn it to my face. All right, so here it is. This is what we did. So before I begin, lack of care in informing you earlier about the incident in the air. Well, whatever. Blooded Rhapsody. This person is a new character. You also have Iris and all of them. So Xeon and the crew, they're all doing something. They're pretty much about to attack North Ron Frosty. I think that's where the story's leaning, but I usually skip a lot of it, but I look at some stuff. So finally we can Carrie. I've been hearing so much about her. I guess this is Carrie, possibly. Namiris and John Donk. Whatever. So those characters are gonna be in. So I'm assuming this is John Donk because he just looks OD. I'm assuming this is Carrie because I've heard she's the queen, whatever. Like, who is it? Bailey always doing that, and she's dressed fabulous. So I'm thinking that that's her. And this is probably Namiris, I'm pretty sure. They'll probably flesh that out later. Hero strengthening guide. Oh god, not another layer. Is it another layer? Oh, is it one of these things where they kind of help new players out? Silver rated face. What is what? Silver? A new thing? Whatever. Alright, so a hero strengthening guide will be added to learn about heroes' weaponing strengthening method. Within the hero strengthening guide, we have prepared a hero with silver rated fake core with a variety of growth missions for you to work on. Some stuff. It looks like something that you go through. Silver rate. So silver is a new thing. A new fake core rate is now silver. Silver fake core is a specialty rate solely for the hero strengthening guide and in season 3 update. The silver fake core skill is made to help clear stories. The percentage of acquiring a silver plant is equal to a black. So it's like some weird. So a black fake core is actually not that bad, only when they get a core reverse or if they start off. But if they're trying to say that you're gonna get this really good version of it, I'm interested to see what that's like. I don't know if we'll be summoning for silvers, I guess. But if it's equivalent to a black, hopefully it's kind of what we wanted, which was like the blues, a blue fake core, like something that's blue fake core, like that's supposed to help you boost your account or something like that, but you earn it instead, which is something I've wanted for a while. So that's a thumbs up for me. We have prepared a new fake core as a gift to the original users and for the newcomers to clear stories easily. Silver rate will be added to the hero strengthening on every season update. Okay. Title update. So they're changing different things. That's cool. Nation recruit improvement. Ooh, what is nation recruit improvement? Oh, look at this. So can I see her name? Nah, they blanked her name out. Damn it. All right, among many recruit methods, you will be able to gain a huge amount of mileage reward in the nation recruit. However, on the first of every month, the obtained record of the mileage reward and mileage amount resets. So it seemed many users were having to inconveniently collect the nation. Yeah, exactly. Like I have like 80 or something like that. The only way they can do that is if they just make it forever progressive or something like that, like it never resets. To prevent such an inconvenience from happening, we changed the reset date to first of the next month from the date that you have obtained the highest mileage reward. So I'm assuming what that means, the way that I'm reading it anyway. So that means that you can kind of invest into the Nation Recruit as much as you want. Just keep throwing it in there. Just keep going, keep throwing it. And then once it resets, once you get to that last hit, that 390, you'll have, we've changed the reset date to the first of the next month. And you have a month. It still seems like you have to save, but we'll have to see how it works. I know a couple people that definitely do hit that, because they usually buy the packs that give you like the 50 mileage tickets when they're like on a sale. I think like 5,000 crystals or something like that, and you buy that and you will reach this relatively quickly. But also keep in mind that you will eventually get Nation Recruit tickets from just farming out golden clocks. So there's a lot of ways that this is really good. We'll be getting more people with Signature Force, and as I've been keep saying it, I hope you guys don't get annoyed, but Signature Force was not going anywhere. They're going to keep improving on the system. If they were to have changed it, they would have changed it on the first patch balance, whatever update, they would have changed it then. So they still want that to happen. They want you to summon for generals. They want you to obtain generals. That has not changed. It doesn't seem like they're changing that at all, unless I scroll down and then they say, oh no, we're changing it. But so far it's been that's the shtick. That is the shtick. Anyway, a core memory group in the Awaken theme that you have all been waiting for will be added. The first group is Rachel core memory. Oh, okay, so they're doing Awakening. Oh, so Awakening hasn't had a core memory group. That's interesting. It's taking them all the way until February to do this, which it's weird. They did Rachel, Zion, Otard, and then they'll do Shafrakan, Baraka, and Lepin. Cool. I didn't actually pay attention to that. Stage 3 for Signature Force is coming. Exactly. There, keep it going. Also the 4th in game. Yeah, we know how that works. Daily missions. For the faster growth within the game, we have downgraded some of the entering conditions for the daily missions content. For the entering conditions for the special and lunatic, we have reduced the number of required heroes of an element to make a team by 1 hero. Oh, that's actually amazing. If you guys don't know what that means, is that pretty much, yeah, lunatic, there's 4 of that element, then you have a 1-off. So pretty much everyone, especially people like me, myself, that's been playing, like even there are still some that I can't do on lunatic. Like I could do it, but like I can't quick battle it, because it's like that one slot, especially for the light and dark days, which are just a little annoying, because it's like there's not that many reasons to build the light and dark units outside of just doing that. But this will allow you to put a few light and darks and then have one overpowered unit to boost you up your CP. It's like my Janai, so I might be able to quick battle those things because of that. That's pretty cool, so I like that. Eternal Bond. For all of your loving interest for the Eternal Bond, we would like to disclose in advance the Eternal Bond. So the next one after the one that's current is going to be Rachel and Bathory. That's cool. It still takes a long time. I think that if they're gonna keep going with the Signature Force route, I do think that, I don't know, just give them out a little bit more so we can have more fun with it, and then make Signature Force something cooler than what it already is. I do like it a lot. I should do another video on it or something like that, because I do like how, like, if you're really deep in a Signature Force, like, you really get some cool stuff. And I'm not gonna lie, because looking at Dreadnought's account, I bring him up a lot, and especially because I'm really impressed, because I don't watch too many other people, but I'm really impressed by how he advanced his account, because he just kept getting Garf. So he has a strong Garf, and because he had a strong Garf, he has a really cool opportunity to deal with to like advance his account. Now the reason why that's so cool is because you can do that with any other region. So someone can have a strong Lenobe account, a strong this account, and like you have to keep going for that. Or, you know, if they were to keep giving, like I said, more generals, then people will eventually catch up, and then maybe something like that won't be as unique. Let's say someone then like him would actually say, well, you know, I'm gonna make this even a stronger wasted red account. Like it's just something like that. Like I want to do something like that, which is actually why my Eternal Bond is on Dorka. I've gotten a decent amount of Dorkas. You guys have seen my summon sessions, and it's kind of like, well, how strong can I make Brune? The only issue, which I do think that they need to fix this, is that they keep making new regions, but the people under Brune, under Vagabond, is so limited. And like they don't have legendaries. Meanwhile, if you were to go with Garf or the original OGs, then you have way more. Every legendary, for 8 core that comes out, fake core reverse, like you really get a lot of strength and power towards that. Meanwhile, I'm gonna go for Brune. It's just gonna affect Dorka. Naomi and Kylock. But I keep getting Dorka. Like I can't help who I'm getting, so I need to boost my account. So I do hope that they maybe, instead of keep going with new regions, maybe they start making some legendaries for these other regions that are already in the game. It's okay to improve and add new characters and not just make another region, which, like I said, when you go back up here, it looks like, again, this is a new region because they're talking about Nature Recruit and they have Carrie. I'm assuming this is Carrie. They have her there, so they're making another region. Meanwhile, every time they make a region, when you do exploration, they have you get those things, which I don't know what they're for, unless you're gonna boost up a rare unit. Not exactly sure about that. Package shop improvements. We have prepared many items within the package shop for your active gameplay. Yeah, just blank that out. We still haven't seen a good shop. There's been a couple good items in there, decent, but most of them are pretty bad. Let's be honest. Okay. Ooh, they done listened to FG3000. I think Dreadnought wanted this as well. From now on, you can skip the recruit effect of legendary faded heroes and fake core equipped heroes that you already have. Go to the settings, skip hero recruit effect, and select what you would like to skip in the recruit effect. When you are in the process of recruiting, press the skip button and then a blank space on the screen. You will be able to additionally skip the recruit effect and check the results screen. Now, I like the fact that you don't know what it is until you do it, but I can see, like, if you want a really quick summon session, you can just do it, especially if you're not a content creator. I can also see why you'd want that, but I do like the fact that you pressing it. You guys know me, when I do a summon video, it's mostly just me talking, and I get to like not talk about a specific thing. I can talk about whatever I want. So I do like when the summon sessions are just me pressing it, press skip, and the legendaries pop up or whatever. All cool. But maybe I might invest into this too. But I know a couple people, especially FG, was very adamant about being able to skip it. And then Dreadnought says he wants to skip the brown capes. It is what it is. Removal of a few effects in the door creation, probably the ones that nobody uses. We noticed that there is a lot of time being spent on the inconveniences. Oh yeah, give me that feature in the door creation, because like, I just want to, I'm looking to make Guardian Stone red. Just let me make it red. Just skip to it. I don't care. If it's going to take me whatever, just skip to it. To fix this, we've got rid of the effects in the decoration Guardian Stones chain so that you can check the results quicker. Yeah, thank you. Or they can just change it, because it's also bullshit that you spend ZEUZ to switch to hero. It should be a different resource, but whatever. Managing heroes, a separate space is being added so that you can change the Guardian Stone in inventory. Oh, so you don't have to go to the door creation. That's good, because it's actually very tedious and annoying going back and forth. So I agree with that. Appears lab, and once you start the European lab, we have made changes so that you can use the X2 button and the auto button right there. Who cares? Skip function in the tutorial section. Who cares? Welcome from fast. Take it out of the game. Closing comments. Cool. Currently, to use rank 1 equipment, you have to use. I actually was gonna make a video about this, but it was gonna be like a little whiny. It was definitely a slightly whiny video, because I realized that I had to reset. I was gonna reset the I was gonna unawaken Bathory and Lepin, but and this is the thing: you use level 60 Faded Gear of all the parts to continue the hero awakening. In this process, all the equipment that was used vanishes, and that's why I didn't do it, because I was like, wait, what happens when I unawaken them? Does it go back to what I had it? I'm pretty sure the equipment, the game doesn't count that, so it's just kind of annoying. The combat power would have risen due to hero awakening, but there were situations where the hero's function could not be demonstrated 100%. A lot of you has raised opinions regarding this issue. We've also decided that the current rank equipment system has somewhat disappointing. Yeah, it is. Therefore, from rank 2, we are considering the way of having spent a certain material within the previous rank equipment to. They should just. My opinion would be that when you have the equipment, right? So you have it, and then you just keep improving on it. That's it. So you get one gear and you just keep improving on it over and over and over again. Like, you can make it that it upgrades or something like that, but like, don't remove that equipment, because then you have to keep doing it. It just makes it another stupid cycle, and then you got to get rank 1, level it up, and then you have to do it again. And a lot of people, that's what they don't want to do. They don't want to have to get rank 1 equipment and then do it again, and just make it that Faded Gear stays a certain way, and then you just keep upgrading it, which is what it was in the beginning of the game, but then they just decided to go with this other thing that just seems weird. I'd rather just change my Guardian Stones, flip them around and stuff like that, but they wanted to do something with Hero Awakening. That's why they wanted to, like, we need to have you spend something and put a risk into what you're doing. So that's where the awakening comes from. But they could have thought of a better system. I think you awaken and then like your gear just turns something, or you have to go to like they have so many other modes and situations and places in the game where they don't utilize them. So like the airship forge could have been something of that nature, or hero awakening could have been something like I think I said before, like a trial or something like that. It could be a fight that you have to do with that character, or you know, something specified to the character. There's a lot of things you could do, but there is a limit to what they like to do on the mobile. Anywho, let's go over to the shooting star herself. Let's check out what April is bringing to the table. We'll do a review on her. She should be the gold. As you can see, that gold little border right there. So there she is. So let's see what she has. So we already know about Little Star. At the beginning of the round, reduces received damage by 10% for each living ally. And she's a healer, so at least it actually has some type of substantial thing, right? So let's go over to Sound Viva. It is a mark. Increases attack speed of all back row allies by 5. If any living or dead enemies are disheartened, oh, they gave a disheartened synergy. So this is a cool thing. I should finish reading it. Enemies are disheartened at the start of every round, resets upon moving to the next wave. Interesting that they specified that. So obviously in PvP there is no next wave. So let's see exactly how that works. So increases the attack speed of all the back allies by 5. If any living or if any living dead enemies are disheartened at the start of every turn. So if the round starts every turn, by the way, that's actually a lot different than I thought. So every turn, your back row allies will be getting 5 attack speed as long as there are any living or dead enemies with the turn. So as long as someone got disheartened, they'll keep stacking. And it says it increases by 5, and it says it resets upon moving to the next wave. But the issue with that is that, like I said, in PvP there is no next wave. So it didn't say per round. So that actually could be very good in PvP, because your attack speed will eventually get quicker. You'll be faster than your opponent. If you combine Rachel with Janai, your whole team might eventually just start going first over the other people. So that's actually pretty interesting. I like that. I really, really like that, and that's kind of busted. But of course, this having a PvE, that's pretty cool. But disheartening in PvE, in most scenarios, is going to be very difficult. As you guys know, the attacks of some of the PvE scenarios are very high. Not too high, but like you would have to pretty much have a very well invested, unleashed potential god mode Rachel to dishearten a character on PvE. So like, you know, it is what it is. Next one is going to be Encore Stage. Heals 100% of health of allies upon dying. So when she dies, which is ridiculously hard to do because of Little Star, when she actually does die, she'll full heal everybody on the enemy team. Ramsey is like, yo man, I know you need me. I'm the hero that you need, like, cause all this healing is kind of crazy. And I'm assuming eventually they will introduce way more nullify heals or something like that, or reducing something like reduction of healing, because it's crazy that only one character can do that. And you know, they eventually need to add in at least 1-2 more characters that have some type of counter to healing, or eventually they might even add an anti-revive, but revive hasn't been too big of a thing for that, but it wasn't in Knights Chronicles. Next up is fan service. Disheartened front row enemies receive 40% increased damage, and all damage against the targets are applied as piercing. Well, there goes my ZEUZ. You have to kill her, but you can't, because right under that is Little Star. At the beginning of the round, reduces received damage by 10% for each living ally except the caster, starting off with 40% pretty much. So you're 40%. If you actually kill her, she's gonna full heal everybody. If you're dealing with disheartened, you're taking the front row, which is, you know, that's the tanks and stuff like that. Oh man. But which is also cool is that will also help you when it comes down to, you know, PvE scenarios in which you can do that. It's an overtime effect, so as long as she's alive, that's going to happen, but you still need Rachel. So they decided to give her a synergy with Rachel, so which is really weird because Rachel's like not in this thing at all. But I do look forward to them doing this. This opens up a big avenue. If you really think about it, opens up a big avenue, because then, you know, now Shafrakin might get a homie, Bathory, like they might add more stuff for other ones, because right now we only have gotten you know, other characters, and then maybe a core reverse or something like that all of a sudden if they work. So that's pretty cool. So now she has this one, 4 mana, deals damage, and now inflicts a silence for 6 turns. That's a pretty good silence as the target is disheartened. So Rachel, is this lore? Like, is this lore that April is like interested or likes Rachel or something like that? That's kind of crazy. And then here goes 1 mana. What's this? Wait. Heals all allies by 19% of own max health. Cleanses the thing. Special heals 10% additional for each mana on the target. What? Why is it 1 mana though? Is that a typo? The reason why that's kind of crazy is because it's 19% of her HP. I mean, not the hugest thing, but the 10% per each mana, like, is that's where the additional healing comes from. It's a cool way to balance a low mana heal. So I'll definitely say that that's a very interesting way to balance a low mana heal. Still a low mana heal, so at least you can still bust it out, cleanse the debuffs and the damage over time very early. We definitely need to review her because I don't know her stats like that at all. Like, I don't know how fast she is. Some supports are pretty fast, but jeez, man. So she's pretty stacked. They definitely did a good job as far as making her a worthwhile gold. And she actually, let's take everything outside of, she's very similar to Valentina. I think, like, you know, because if you take everything else that's not synergized with Dishearten, so you remove Sound Fever, right? That's gone. You remove Fan Service, right? That's gone. You remove this part of it, right? So you would just be like, okay, so when she dies, she heals, right? She's hard to kill, right? And then she has a pretty low mana heal. Still pretty good. That if you take the Disheartened stuff around, she's pretty much like a Black Fate core. She's not really too crazy, but when you add Disheartened, she's amazing. And I do think that that's nothing to scoff at. I do want to know why folks in the comment section below. What do you guys think about Gold April? Because someone actually pointed out in my account, it's funny enough that they actually pointed this out, is that I have 2 Rachels sitting here. They're like, yo, why aren't you using your Rachels? Why don't you just signature force? I said, wait, one, you need at least 3 generals of the same time to signature force them, right? You need 3. You need to put 1 into this one, and then you need the one to actually activate it or whatever. And as you can see, they're both white, light, yellow, whatever. So I was waiting to see the 3rd one that I get, then I'll actually be able to, maybe I don't have to spend ZEUZ trying to redo it, since I don't really have any reason to do it. But if I were to then be like, maybe I should try to get this April going, you guys that have those strong Lenobre accounts, these Rachel accounts, hey, kudos to you. We got Valentina, and you know, for Frankie is the super unit, which Rara was for Bathory. You know, it's nice that he gets one, you know, that Rachel gets one, and all this strength and attack speed and all this other stuff, and Rachel also has attack speed stuff. We'll go into it when I review April, how strong it is, you know, and all that other good stuff. But, you know, I don't want to make this video too long, but it already is too long. But so far, pretty good update. The other quality of life stuff is okay. Core raid is coming. Whoop-de-doo. You guys know it's whatever. Which sucks is that what is this? This chick is gonna come afterwards, and she's gonna be completely overshadowed. No one's gonna have ZEUZ for you, baby girl. But you know, the new season should be interesting. We'll see what kind of mechanics, because guess what? We're not in Brune anymore. We're out of Brune, guys. So they're gonna be new units with new nonsense. So get your accounts ready. Actually, to be fair, a legitimate advice I would give to you guys is to absolutely do nothing to your account. Wait. Hold and bear all your resources, hold on to them tight, and then you will literally have the opportunity to say, well, what do I need to work on? Because a lot of people, they get pissed when they can't instantly beat something. So just hold on to your resources, and then when you see how the units are in the next story mode, then invest into whatever. But hey, that's MFO, but now you know. And anywho, hopefully you guys liked the video. Like, comment, subscribe if you did, and every day the Kashino is your lucky day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.